Hey guys, we're here in St. Moritz. The last couple of weeks have been quite rocky. We got some new information which I'm going to talk about in this video, and also how I'm dealing with my situation at the moment and what the next plans are.
What did you do the last couple of weeks?
Since I came up here to St. Moritz, we've been doing a lot of swimming. That's the one discipline I could do quite well. So it was all about maintaining the fitness, but also trying to build up the fitness again, because in May, June, I had to take quite a big break. I do feel in a much better place now than I was 2 months ago. So I'm actually really grateful how we could deal with the situation in the last 2 months. I'm definitely fitter now than I was. I feel like an athlete again, but of course it's still a long way back to fitness. Especially the running has been very difficult. We've tried outside, but mainly I've just been running inside on the treadmill. Next to the aqua jogging, we started doing the running on the treadmill with some weight reduction, which really was quite a game changer for me, that I could run without pain, which was actually the important part, that we don't trigger it. We wanted to make sure that this treatment is really giving the body the chance to rest and also to recover, because it is a little bit the last chance. I think we saw that keep going was not an option. It was very important to find the reason. I think that was a big step, and now it's really about if the treatment helps to get my body to be pain-free, because if I can't be pain-free, I can't push hard. So even on the bike, it's still not possible to ride big hills or big gears. So mainly have just been doing easier, flatter rides, but also a lot on the turbo.
Then after months of searching, you finally have a diagnosis. What did your team of doctors find out?
It's been quite on and off with the injury since 6 months now. So I've been starting to get the hamstring pains, and then after South Africa we had the coccyx problem, which was good for a while and then came back. So we had more tests done and finally found the actual reason for the coccyx pain, which is inflammation at the end of the spinal cord. The last 2 weeks we have been treating it. I was able to train a bit, but really easy. And of course that really pushed us back again, which was definitely very frustrating. But also I'm actually happy that we could find the actual reason for the pain I'm having. So at the moment it's an important phase. We're actually, tomorrow will be the last treatment day, and then we will have another week or 2 to see how it reacts. And after that, if it's not better, then it will mean that I most likely will have to stop. We've definitely tried everything, and that's also something I felt like was important. I had definitely a lot of moments where I thought, oh, it's probably smarter to stop, but I really want to know that I tried everything, and as like a perfectionist who doesn't give up, it helps to know to have tried everything. It's important for me also to say that I do feel really grateful, because in one way, it's the first time I can't compete because of an injury, but also my body has been really supporting me like through my whole career. So I think it's I think the hardest part of the whole situation is accepting, because I like to influence on what I'm doing, and also how I like to be proactive, where at the moment, of course, we're always a little bit reacting to the situation, and that's hard to accept. And I think I am at the moment a little bit about between one part still thinks I want to push, but then the other part also thinks, okay, I think it is it's all signals, and it's hard for me to accept the signals, but it seems like I have to. And in the other hand, I also do feel like quite excited to what's coming next. But I think this year is just, I've been in this like really for a goal, and that's why it's hard to let it go. And yeah, that makes it hard.
Do you have already plans to push after your career?
Yeah, I have. I have a lot of ideas, and I'm definitely ready for retirement. Also, I feel this year really showed me like my body is ready for it, but also my mind will be. I'm still kind of in it now, but I have lots of project ideas for next year, and especially in the last weeks where I could only train easy, I used the time to also work a little bit on these projects, just because I like to do something, and I definitely want to keep inspiring people to be active, and there's a few projects for discovering new talents, but also some fun projects with the partners I have. Yeah, like I've been doing the sport since I'm 10, so yeah, it's been how do you say, like a big part of my life, or well, it's a bit underestimated. It's been my main focus, I think, as like a purpose, and I think I'll have to find a new purpose where I can get my passion and my drive into, and I think it's gonna take some time. And I also think it's important to have like a bit of a downtime, and I don't think I'll get bored. There's lots of places we're already planning to go next year, so I definitely look forward to have a bit of how do you call it, holidays or like a sabbatical. I call it a sabbatical. I think after 25 years you can have a sabbatical.
But you will stay with the sport. I mean, you don't leave everything behind.
No, it's I'm really grateful to be in a good space. I'm really happy with my life. I couldn't have dreamed to achieve more, and I'm also really excited not to have to train 3 times a day anymore. So I think there's lots of exciting things, and I definitely look a lot forward to them. And so it's been a really amazing journey, and I think I think why it makes it emotional is it's because it's like ending a chapter. A lot of the projects I'm planning will be in the sport, and I want to definitely keep being part of it, and just in a different way. And I think that will give me the opportunity as well to find new ways of working. And
maybe you have now your own feelings, and you have like a feedback from people or from sponsors. How is this mood?
Yeah, I think I definitely feel very supported from the triathlon community. I think what's been hard is also that I was not able, I'm showing up publicly that I'm injured, but the main process is really about how I'm dealing with the situation myself. I think that's where the biggest process needs to be done, because it's ending the career is a very personal thing. So I'm trying not to really think what people think, because in one way you feel like you don't want to like have a half of a season. You want to finish the season, and I also don't. Yeah, if I have a goal, I want to like reach, or at least work towards that goal. And the best advice is you just really have to listen what you want, but also what, of course, you're capable of. And I think that's where the decision needs to be. And in the end, I think it's really important to really respect what the body says. It's a situation I've never had, which is is new, and I'm trying to make the best out of it. And I had a goal, and so I think that's the accepting the situation and dealing with it is, I think, the hardest part. The reaction from the fans, I mean, I haven't told them yet that I'm not raising knees, so I think, yeah, it will be hard, because of course I would also, for the fans, would have loved to show a good performance, push it really hard on the bike. I mean, this course is absolutely spectacular and stunning, and I would have loved to be involved. Now I will have to be involved differently. I'll be there, and of course I want to support the race, and I also want to give the fans the opportunity to say, I don't know, whatever they want to me, but just to be there and celebrate the event, which of course will be hard for me, but also I want to not just disappear. So yeah, it's not the news I wanted to share, but I'm trying to make the best out of the situation. I won't leave the sport for sure, and I'll be in Nice on the sidelines and hope to see you there.